Welcome to daily vlog number 160, and I'm sitting here and junk. So we're starting this at like 1 o'clock because why the hell not? Like last night I did this thing to the car to make it have a light in the dark, and it works surprisingly well. Let me show it to you. You got your front headlight and you got your back headlights, and I thought that was kind of genius of me to do that. Okay, the light's off now. But yeah, I'm just on the phone with friends and junk. This has been a very quick kind of, first part, if you will. You can hear some shit on FaceTime, but no FaceTime phone call. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Current time 5:20. Brilliant time for a second update. Wow. Hashtag incompetent. Wow, I'm just sitting here chilling out. But I actually done almost nothing today, which probably explains why I can't update on here. Got the window open. But yeah. Wow, hashtag see me in the mirror. Ugh. Yeah, I have done pretty much nothing today, and I don't know if that is kind of changed at all, so that's something, but yeah, not doing much. I had a little look on Gumtree earlier, funny enough. The free section of Gumtree is actually kind of fun to look through. I think I'm getting anything, there was a bike there for free, so I actually messaged the guy saying like Chaos and I could pop down and grab this, because believe it or not, I've had like really cheap stuff like that before. Like I bought, this would have been about 6 years ago, I bought a bike for £25, not lasted 6 months. Like, for me that's a brilliant trade-off, but yeah. So I'm gonna go now, let this charge, I'll probably be back soon, so yeah, see you. So apparently for the third update it's okay for me to have dinner ready, but after my dinner I'm actually gonna go out again. I'm gonna go for a walk around the Bilston area. Basically, if you go back like 2 months ago, or at least like something like that on the channel, maybe 2.5 months ago, I actually can't remember the date completely. I did a video. It's like walking around one of the areas where I grew up. I like walking back there. And you know what's funny? I walk there intentionally. I don't go to see anybody. I just really like to walk around there for one main reason in particular. Some people understand that certain things can trigger flashbacks. Now, for some people that can be good. Others, not so much, but for me, it's a good kind of nostalgia, because just that point in my life was just, let's see, I stayed there from the age of 7 to the age of 10, and just something about that area. I don't know, is it the area, is it the people, or, sorry, not the people, but like, maybe that time in your life is special for everybody, but for me, something about the age of 7 to the age of 10, just like, oh, I see the flashbacks and all the nostalgia just walking around. Obviously, some things there have changed. For instance, the bridge we used to hang about of was demolished, and a few feet away, well, not a few feet away, like a bit up the river, they built a new safe one. I don't like safe ones, and the school is now occupying the area where we used to hang out, which kind of looks bad, but really, other than that, it's kind of the same place. The woods have been tampered with, which was kind of a shame, but I might go up there to the woods, and I will definitely get some recordings. I feel like I've neglected to really record outside this house, apart from yesterday's vlog. Yesterday's was long, and I feel like that was one of the more well done ones. For dinner, I am having curry, which is good. And it always tastes better like the next day. Apparently I got myself some Coke. So I'm going to watch some videos on my phone here, so we're going to do that. That's really all I have to say. It's actually a really nice day outside, by the way. Like, show you guys, it is super nice today. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for a walk there after my dinner. I might stop in at Asda. I really don't know. Tomorrow's vlog will be extremely short by the looks of things, and I can tell you why. It'll be mostly work comprised because I'm dismantling that tree house and junk. But anyway, see you guys next clip. I've just come to the realisation that I've not actually appeared in person, or at least other than the mirror, I think. I've not actually showed myself on this yet, which is not normal. But I'm just walking up to that area I was talking about before. So yeah, go up slowly here. If I can get hit with a car. Car there, usually the pull right out. That is abnormal. Wow. No, just walking there just now, like, what's up? I came from up there, and it's a relatively short walk, so, you know, there's that. Just, I like walking here because it's funny. Even though they've built a new school in there and shit, they've changed a few things, but you know, it still feels like time hasn't passed there, because a lot of the shit there is still the same. So it has that kind of a weird feeling to it that I suppose I enjoy quite a bit. Like, you know, it's the close, I mean, anywhere else I've lived has been developed or changed that much. It's like, you know, completely different from when I was there. But it's like, you look at the house I grew up in, everything's still the same, including the freaking blinds that you can see there, and I've not lived there in 8 years. Like, that outside of the house still looks a bit filthy, but, you know, the outer wall and shit, like, that's definitely not been touched. It's like, even like, you know, there's a big, on top of like the kind of, oh, what do you call it? It's that kind of piece of wood or kind of brick that comes out over the door to protect you from the rain. Like, there is a block kind of brick on top of that my stepdad had placed there. I can't remember why. That's still there. It's like, out of everywhere I've ever stayed, it's the only place that's really stayed the most original. So I suppose nostalgia kind of wins there, because it's the closest I'll ever have to a time machine. Basically, I'm going back to 2010, 2011, 2012, and then 2013 all at once, and it's a heavy nostalgia trip, and I freaking love it every time. Because it's funny, see, up until May last year, I'd never went back. I don't know why, I never did. Something clearly stopped or possessed me not to, but going back was something I would say was well worth doing. Now that every time I'm in Edinburgh, I end up going there, so that's something. I'll see you guys. Okay, so I'm well overdue an update. I didn't vlog or anything while I was there. I don't know why, what possessed me not to do so. I don't know, I kind of got lost in just walking around and just kind of relaxing. But on the way back, and you can see it here on the plate, I went to Asda, and their reduced section here is always amazing. In fact, this is just a small piece of what I got for 26p. The cream was added. Let me show you the full thing that I got. And the price tag is on it. 26p. Got full-on cake. And it's been reduced several amount of times, but you know, as you can see, it says 26p on there, so yeah, I'm pretty happy about that result. It's pretty nice outside as well. Gonna make this one of the longer updates since I lacked in a couple, or making really any type of good content today. One thing I'm going to do is cleaning up in here today, or tonight, which might be the next clip. I have no friggin' idea what I'm doing with that. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my phone on charge. Oh, that's not long enough. Insert filthy joke somewhere, I don't fucking care. Right. Go in. Perfect. There we go, see we got the charging. So that worked. But yeah. Hi me. So I'm probably just gonna sit about and eat the cake. I don't really have much other plans. See, tomorrow is definitely gonna be where all the work and all the stuff starts to happen. Because I'm going to be vlogging my destruction, hopefully, of that treehouse, and that is if I am able to. I have no clue what the likelihood on that is going to be, so stay tuned to find out on that one. One thing I did last night that I didn't vlog, because I missed... See, it's later in the night that I'm really missing the updates, and, you know, tonight I kind of want to change that. I don't want it to be that way, so I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. So that, definitely not good. one thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to see when other people in the house go to bed. Usually I just stay up and watch TV in the main room because this one obviously I use for my Xbox or whatever. But usually in the living room is like Netflix and stuff on that. The Xbox gets Netflix, but the Xbox has been acting up lately, so I've not really done much. Although it is an original from 2005, so give it credit where it's due. It's lasted this long, which with Xbox, at least from the 360 era, I don't know about the Xbox One. My brother has one, so maybe he might know. Though then again, he is 5. He has an Xbox One. I don't know if those had any faults, but anyway, that 360's lasted and it's not been opened up or anything. So, original from 2005. That is a very, very rare thing to see. So yeah, I mean that's something. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to that cake. I might take the car out for a spin. I'm gonna. The battery's been charging. In fact, I'm just gonna set it up to charge again. Because you have to do it a couple of times with this. See again, egg timer. So tell you what, I'll give you guys another update when that's done ticking. So see you guys in half an hour. You must know the current time is actually 9:30, or coming up for that. So I'll see you guys around 10. So despite looking like a mess, I thought I'd actually appear in this. So the battery, as you can see, green light, we are charged. We are ready to go. I'm actually going to push it there. Battery's warm, which means it's definitely charged. So this thing should fly. Oh, this is actually like, try to touch that is painful. So I'm going to plug it into the car. I need to get the little bit of plastic that prevents it from sliding. Although I'm beginning to think that's filled on the back of this unit. Oh, has it? Fuck, I hate that. Move this to see. You guys cannot see what I'm talking about, so I probably sound like I'm speaking about absolute nonsense. It's all quick. And it prevents the battery from sliding out the car when you're driving it. Otherwise the battery will just fall out when you make sharp turns. So, a wee bit of plastic has clearly fell here somewhere. It is a bit of a mess in here right now, like, but so that when I get the opportunity. But right now I'm more interested in messing with my car because, of course I. Right. I have to plug the drawers right out in order to find it. I can use it without, but I'd rather the batteries and stuff on me sliding about. It's not desirable. Wait, it's not here. Where the fuck is it? Right, so I've just pulled out these drawers and it's not there. So that's no good to me, like. Right, I've got my battery. Not the battery that I'm up. Right, I'm not going to. Unless I've actually pushed it on the car, but I don't think I have. Also have to reconnect the control arm, which fell out again. If you've watched previous vlogs, you'll basically know that lately that's been my bane in my existence is one bit of the car repeatedly popping out. That's the battery fell out and it's still piping hot. That's normal, by the way. Just put this other wee pin in. Put this pin in, it's not going to slide. It's not the actual bit I'm looking for. I'm actually going to adjust where you guys are. There we go. See, I've got to get that control arm back in. Otherwise, it's not going to drive properly and it's going to be a pain in my ass. Or a pain in that ass. So I'll be doing this carefully because I don't want to have to. This cracks and I have to replace this fucking whole mountain shit. And I cannot be fucked to do that. I really can't. I've got the bits. But nah, scratch it. I've not got all the bits. I need to get a tool to remove the wheel. Because you've got this special bolt here. That's what. See, there we go. There it is. It's continuously falling off. And now it's no good. See, like 1 or 2 tons and that was popping up. So let me see, my screwdriver, I know I've dropped it. There it is, I dropped it earlier. I've got to get it back up. So, if I hold this in on one side, put my finger in the right spot, hit the right side, by the way, you should assume that it's about 10 o'clock because that's how long I had for the battery
to, you know, full charge. Right, is that control arm back in the socket? Almost. Put a finger under. Just press in with the screwdriver. See, you gotta do it, but you have to do it tight, which can be slightly difficult. It's an awkward bit of tech. Let's see. Yeah, right, it got a couple of turns there, but it's not popped up. But I'll just tighten it a second time just for good measure. There must be some. I'm thinking about modifying that just to try and make it work better, because I have done a couple other mods. That mod that I've done with the light I've just removed because screw it, it's just an extra thing that I have to do stuff with, so you know, nah, it's for the best like, but alright, let's go outside. I'm taking you with me. Right, so I got the doofer or the remote control, and I got the care, the piping hot fucking battery. Let's get our butts outside. So we're outside. Car's there, I need to connect the battery to complete the circuit. So if that control arm pops out, I'm not going to pop it back in. It will drive without, but it will jump about like I want it to. The wheel will throw itself about, but it won't fly around with the other wheels. It will not block it. So I've got to get out here. You get it going. Sometimes it needs a hint. It needs a wee hint. Yo. It's acting up a wee bit like. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a wee bit bloated. I think I may at one point. See, the hole it's got into it is expanded a wee bit. So it'll go in, but eventually it kind of rattles itself out. So who knows, at one point that might end up having to be a whole new bit, which I do own. It's just you'd have to strip the entire front end like, and I'm just like, no the day. Alright, there we go, it's connected. The control arm is back in the car. Now the remote's saying it's out of batteries. Well, fuck me, that's just completely brilliant. Wow. The control arm's also getting disconnected. So, unfortunately, I don't think I've got any double A's for the doofer, so I think I'm gonna take it away. Yeah. I changed I changed all the batteries yesterday, but I think the batteries I used put it in a junk drawer, so they put it in the junk drawer, so no way in hell they batteries were really gonna last. And I got a wee bit of fun with it, you know, last night, but the night the wee thing is grabbed. Yeah, it's well grabbed. So I'm gonna take it in and I'll see you guys back in the room. Alright, that's me back in the room. The cars are there, but as you can clearly see, we're not having any fun for a while. The battery is charged in the car, it's just you know, the remote control, or whatever we're gonna call it, clearly needs fixing, so I can't idea that, but I was wondering what the hell's on my arm. It's paint. It's insane how it's on my fucking trousers and t-shirt. So I'm doing all that painting work, and I tried to keep these clays on because I thought I might have to do some today, but nah, we're fine. Tomorrow I'm going to be wearing the same clothes, not because I'm trampy, not because I'm filthy, but because I'm working that I'm doing tomorrow, it just kinda makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Current time is actually 12 minutes past 10. I'll see you guys probably around 11ish. See you. And so, at the current time of 7 minutes past 12, I bring you the end of the vlog. Wow. Just been sitting there enjoying some of that cake. I'm watching I'm watching Chappelle's show on Netflix. It always makes me laugh. Never ever has it failed. But you know, I'm just watching. Got some of those LED lights in the background. But yeah. So I think I'll watch maybe one or two more episodes and go to bed since I'm doing that work tomorrow. I'm gonna be getting up early because, see, currently I'm in the Midlothian area of Edinburgh, if you know where that is, and we have to go to Fife, which means we have to cross the Forth Road Bridge, and you know, go in there and start working. It'll be great. I'll be staying there for dinner. We'll probably be there quite late. We're trying to be there by 1 o'clock, so you know, we'll probably be there a while. Speaking of stuff, we got about maybe 20 minutes ago, someone knocked on this door. We have no idea who it was. At first, I just thought it was something blind tricks on me, but when we walked outside, the gate was open. And that thing is usually closed, which was kind of creepy and kind of messed up. But, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the start of tomorrow's vlog, which will looking like it'll be pretty early, so see you there. Peace.